Today on the show, we're going to be going step by step, showing you how you can unlock the new coveted M16 service carbine rifle in GTA Online. This is the second of two new DLC weapons that were added with the Criminal Enterprise DLC update, and there's a lot of confusion and rightful frustration surrounding this M16 when players went to Ammunition yesterday and they couldn't find it stocked on the shelves. So far, that's the question I've received most since the update released. How do I unlock the new M16 in GTA Online? Fortunately, you've come to the right place. Welcome everyone. We're covering every aspect of the new DLC, and this channel is your one-stop shop for all GTA Online related content going forward. So if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. GTA Online players will be able to get the new update Service Carbine rifle via a brand new collectible, but you guys have to know that it's just not released yet. Another weapon, the Precision Rifle, is available for purchase right now from Ammunition for $450,000. There's not really a need for a guide on how to get that Precision Rifle, given how easy it is just to go to Ammunition and buy it. However, the Service Carbine is a different story. There are 5 collectibles scattered across 10 different randomized locations in GTA Online's free roam world, and fortunately for players curious about getting this weapon, all 10 locations have already been found by data miners. This makes sense, as before the new Criminal Enterprises DLC released, we had new intel and leaks that suggested there was an ultra valuable collectible that was being added to the game, and it turns out that that collectible wasn't just a small melee weapon or a handgun like we've gotten in the past or a cash bonus. It's actually the new M16 service carbine. WildBrick142 has posted the locations of these collectibles that you can access right now to see early before you can unlock the new weapon. He said in his post, "Unlocking the service carbine requires you to collect 5 components: barrel, magazine, receiver, sights, and scope, which can be found at randomly spawning crime scenes around southern San Andreas. There are 10 possible crime scene locations, and you can see all 10 here on screen right now using his map." Now remember, the gun is not obtainable just yet. It wasn't obtainable yesterday on update day, and it's not available right now. What we just talked about and the method for it is what's been leaked thus far, and so it is subject to change when it does release. It's unknown when Rockstar Games will add this new random event, since they haven't made any specific announcements on the matter as of yet either, but WildBrick's tweet shows off all 10 supposed locations, so if you want to go after this and all these locations stay the same, which they probably will be because this has been data mined and leaked, you're going to want to use a vehicle with great mobility, such as the Oppressor Mark II, despite its nerfs, to quickly get around all 10 possible locations. That's highly advisable by me, so you can unlock the weapon as quick as possible when it is officially unlocked. Before making this video, I also personally checked all 10 locations to verify that this random event isn't yet in the game, and it turns out that it still is not in the game. It is worth noting though that there are some players reporting that they got it out of nowhere, or they see it at Ammunition, or just have it in their inventory, but that's supposedly based on whether they have a modded account or not. So you can definitely see some gameplay of it online if you search for it, and I'll try to include some in this video. However, regular players like myself, and I'm sure all of you guys without an unlock tool, should not have access to this weapon just yet. When Rockstar officially unlocks it for players to assemble, despite it already being in the game files, that is when these 10 possible collectible locations will come in handy, and I highly advise you hop on to grind them out so you can be one of the first to use this coveted new weapon in GTA Online. Most assault rifles in the game tend to be pretty good, and the service carbine seems to be really good as well. Its recoil is below average, and it's capable of taking out other players with 10 body shots, whereas the normal carbine rifle takes 11. And we also have some excellent YouTubers who did an amazing job showing off what the gun can do, showcasing its official stats, etc. Now, the stats for this weapon are a decent guideline on seeing how good this new gun is going to be in GTA. Compared to the popular Carbine Rifle Mark II, the Service Carbine has slightly more damage than it, a comparable fire rate, similar accuracy and bloom, but unfortunately it has slightly more vertical and horizontal recoil. So you're substituting recoil control and recoil for a little bit more damage if that's important to you. So if you play aggressive and you're up close and personal with enemies and players, then the Service Carbine is going to perform better for you. Now, based on the early gameplay footage that we can see as well, those stats seem to line up pretty well with what I just mentioned. The extra damage can come in handy in finishing off some enemies, especially for players who cannot aim for headshots reliably as well, so keep that in mind. Whether or not that will change when the gun is officially released remains to be seen. GTA Online players have been scrambling scrambling to learn how they can get the new service Carbine, so it's vital for the excited community to know that the weapon is just not out yet, so you can't unlock it right this second. But Rockstar Games has drip fed tons of content through updates before, and for better or for worse, it's no different here in the Criminal Enterprise's DLC expansion for GTA Online. With that said though, I think we'll be wrapping things up right here, and I will just leave you with some fun gameplay of the new M16, courtesy of some of the members in the GTA Online community. What do you think of the new M16 that's coming soon for players with the online Criminal Enterprises update? Part of me wishes this came out release day because they did tease it with an image in the newswire, but just like with the drip feed for cars and vehicles, I am happy that we do have a little bit more content to look forward to down the line. I personally am someone who enjoys the drip feed because I don't like waiting around 6 months for a new update to drop just for all of us to grind through all the content again in one day. It's good to have content, in my opinion, rewards and new DLC items that are staggered out week by week because the excitement can last longer that way and we can enjoy the full DLC in smaller pieces and have more Tuesdays to look forward to. You know, until Rockstar starts adding full seasons to GTA Online and Red Dead with full season passes, mid-season updates with quality of life changes then, and at the beginning of seasons, updates 4 times a year like we used to get, I'll have to opt for a drip feed over getting all DLC vehicles, content, weapons, etc. all at once in day one for every DLC. I personally enjoy having multiple Tuesdays of content to look forward to rather than just one day in the winter and one day in the summer when big DLCs release. But that being said, how do you feel about it? Do you just want to get everything all at once? That being said, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links, including my Discord, can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.